A very good morning, students. I hope you all are doing well and following my channel as well for learning topics related to commerce. If not, to fatafat say subscribe to my channel to get more updates and fun videos on learning different topics on commerce, as well as forward the link of the channel across to all your friends if you think that my videos up till now, whichever you have heard, are benefiting you and not making you boring. All right. So with this small request, we are starting our today's lecture of Secretarial Practice, chapter number 11, Correspondence with the Banks. So as you know, class, I have already explained you what is the meaning of business correspondence. So any form of written communication which is done with a means to exchange the information for the process of business activities. Maybe the communication takes place within the organization or between the customers and the organization or whatsoever. All this is termed as business correspondence. And nowadays there is a universally accepted formats for doing the business correspondence, be it writing formal business letters or writing mails through emails. Because of the corona pandemic, as you know, maximum office jobs are turned into work from home. So sending emails has become a regular form of communication right now. The next type may be in the form of messages or chats, SMSs. These are all examples of business correspondences. We were doing the topic, what are the circumstances under which a secretary has to enter into correspondence with the banks? And in this, we have already finished 3 types of letters. That is, number 1, letter for opening current account with the bank. Letter informing the bank to stop the payment of check, and letter requesting the bank for granting overdraft facility. So these 3 letters we have finished up till now, and today we are going to move towards the last topic of this particular chapter. That is letter to the bank requesting to issue letter of credit. So I've already explained you all the meaning. What is the meaning of letter of credit? But in short, again, we'll be covering it right now so that it will be easier for you to understand. But class, I request all of you first listen to the previous video of these chapters in order to be very clear regarding the concepts. Don't worry, the link of this you will find in my YouTube channel or in the description box as well. So this is how the layout of a business letter looks like. Number 1, consisting of the heading, which includes the name and address of the company along with the CIN, followed by date, reference, and inside address. Then comes the subject, salutation, then body of the letter divided into 3 parts. That is introduction, main paragraph, and concluding paragraph. Then you will have the complimentary clause and signature of the secretary and enclosures followed by the carbon copy CC. So this is the topic for today, class, letter requesting the bank to issue letter of credit. So without wasting much time, let us begin with the topic. So as explained, class, what do you mean by a letter of credit? So a letter of credit is nothing but a guarantee which is given by the importer's bank to the exporter's bank that the payment will be made after the shipment. So because the trading is done maybe between 2 people who have not met at all. The buyer may be from one country, say India. The seller may be from one country, say America. Now there is a rare possibility that meeting is possible, and if such situations exist like Corona, then you can't expect that they can meet at certain place or certain point of time. So now the banks of both the parties come into picture and guarantee is given by one bank to the other that the payment will be surely made. So a letter of credit is a payment or method generally used for an international trade transaction, as I explained to you right now. The letter of credit is issued by a bank on behalf of its client, promising to pay a certain amount of money to the seller in case the buyer fails to pay it. So if, see, I told you, if I am the buyer, I am from India, if I give the guarantee, wo chalega nahi. But if my bank gives the guarantee, yes, we can count on that guarantee of the bank. This letter is given by the buyer to the seller. So I have to request my bank to make a letter of credit and send it to the exporter who's sitting there in America and give him the guarantee, give his bank the guarantee that the payment will be made on my behalf. Whether I am able to pay or not, you will definitely pay on my behalf to him. So this is what is the letter all about. Okay. So as you all know, the starting remains the same as explained just now. So you will start with the name of the company, Platinum Company Limited, along with the registered address and CIN. Then you have got the phone number, the fax, the website, and the email address. On the right side, you will see this date given 30th April 2018, followed by the reference P/BK, that stands for bank, serial number 10 for the year 18 to 19. To the bank manager, Bank of Maharashtra, 30 JM Road, Nariman Point, Mumbai, given by the subject, issue of letter of credit. And now you can give the reference because you are holding a current account with the bank as a company. So you have given the reference that you are having a current account with the bank with the number 1555. So this is how the letter looks like. Dear sir, we are pleased to inform you that we want to import photocopying machines and printers from Japan. As per the quotation received from Canon Photocopies of Japan, we have placed an order for import of 2 photocopying machine and printers for 80 lakh yens. The above mentioned company of Japan requested us to send a letter of credit for the said amount as per the terms and conditions of the contract. So we are the buyers and we as a company have placed the order for photocopying machines, as you can see, and printers from Japan. And they are really not, of small amount. So it is of 80 lakh yen. I hope you all know yen is the currency of Japan. So what the Japan exporter is asking, that a letter of credit has to be sent from your bank regarding the same as per the terms and contract. As security, we are submitting fixed deposit receipt of rupees 50 lakhs with your bank. So against, किसके against हम मांग रहे कि बैंक letter of credit दे दे? We are giving our fixed deposit receipts of 50 lakhs to the bank in case we are not able to pay. तो हमारी ये जो FDR receipts है वो अपने आप बैंक के पास चले जाएंगे. Then उन पे हमारा कोई हक नहीं रहेगा in case we fail to make the payment. So I request you to issue us a letter of credit in favor of the said company of Japan for 80 lakh yen. We are willing to offer other required security for this purpose. अगर आपको ये FDR नहीं भी चलेगा, please let us know. We are ready to give you any other security of an equivalent amount. Kindly issue us a letter of credit as early as possible. Thanking you, yours faithfully, for Platinum Company Limited, signed by the company secretary. So I hope class, the letter was quite very simple and I hope you are not finding any difficulty with regards to the matter of this particular letter. So in your textbook, the letter looks somewhat like this. The overall letter pattern is this. So with this class, we have finished all the specimen letters one by one. And I hope you all are clear with the pattern of how to write letters, because up till now in totality, we have finished 8 letters. 4 from chapter 10, that was in regards to correspondence with directors, and 4 of correspondence with regards to bank. Now there's one more chapter that will be starting in our next class. And with that, the correspondence part of the subject will be over. So before I wind off, again a small reminder, If you like the video, please do share it across with all your friends. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do it as soon as possible because lots and lots is yet to come. Picture abhi baki hai mere dosto. So this is just a trailer y'all are watching. All right, and don't forget to keep learning, keep practicing, and at the same time, do practice each letter, at least one letter each day. 10 minutes, 10 minute निकालो, letter पढ़ो, फिर खुद से लिखो, फिर check करो कहाँ तक आप लोग succeed हो पाए हो. Because letter writing is a must. भले आप secretary बनो या ना बनो, you should know how a letter is written. All right, especially formal letters, because every now and then आप कहीं पे भी जाओ, applications देनी पड़ती है, so you should not find any difficulty with regards to that. Okay, so thank you so very much, my bachalo, for listening to me very patiently and coming back again for my lectures continuously. I hope I'm not disappointing y'all, and I hope y'all are enjoying my lectures. All right. So I stop here for the day till we meet in our next lecture. So take care and stay safe.